All right, I'll try and make this quick before the rains come. I understand that the last time Clear Lake had a Tea Party gathering, there were 3,000 people here for Ron Paul. I was hoping to best Dr. Paul's attendance, but that's okay. I'm glad you were here this afternoon. God bless Texas and God bless America. Can I hear a round of applause, please? Thank you for having me out here this afternoon. I'm here with my family, my wife Paula, my son Jake. As I look out over this very attractive group of people, I see dead people. I see middle-aged dead people. I see young dead people. I see elderly dead people. I see rich dead people. I see poor dead people, lower-class dead people, middle-class dead people. I talked to some ranchers who were dead, some farmers who were dead, Democratic dead people, a lot of those, Republican dead people. Obviously, I must be dead too. I read an article in the Houston Chronicle today that said the Tea Party is dead. Well, if in fact that is true, I'm looking at a bunch of dead people. I don't agree with that. Give yourselves a round of applause. We are alive. This is going to be tough for me to read. I don't usually write a speech, but today I thought I would. The liberal left, and this includes a few Republicans I can think of, would like you to go away. They would like you to become dead. That isn't going to happen. They believe that somehow the Tea Party is no longer relative. They believe that we have eaten our young. What they seem to have forgotten is what took place in November of 2010. You remember that? Because of you, because of the Tea Party, in November of 2010, we saw our local, state, and federal government change in ways that we have never seen in the history of our country, and that is because of you, the Tea Party. For those of you, how many people are here for the very first time? Very first Tea Party, very first time you've done anything like this, thought it was going to be weird, thought you were going to be hanging around with a lot of right-wing people, a lot of weirdos. Look around you. These are the most normal, patriotic, God-fearing people you will ever meet in your life. Welcome to reality. Welcome to America. This is where it resides. For those of you that are new to the Tea Party movement, we got to go back 200 years ago at the time of the original Boston Tea Party. The founders of our nation, the framers of our Declaration, they brought forth a radical idea. And that radical idea was practiced nowhere on the face of the planet before they came here to America. And the idea was the rights of each individual man, woman, and child. The founders saw each of us as endowed human beings with inalienable rights, rights that may not be separated from our nature as autonomous human beings. And today, as you know, these very rights are under attack from a socialist ideologue who occupies the White House today. Lately, we are hearing that if we would only embrace the idea of taxing our most productive citizens, that somehow that would lead us to prosperity. The real message is that if you succeed, you will be punished. I am here to tell you that is not what our founders had in mind. We want you to succeed. Success will be rewarded, not punished, in the America that we believe in. There are many that would like to turn the American dream into a nightmare. And unfortunately, in Washington, on both sides of the aisle, We are fighting that nightmare. It is a national nightmare. But we are here today to instill hope. And that's why I'm here. Thomas Jefferson said, when the people fear their government, there is tyranny. When government fears the people, there is liberty. Jefferson also said way back when, he says, I think myself we have more machinery of government than is necessary. And indeed, that is true today. Too many parasites living on the labor of the industrious. What does that mean? That means that too many people are living off of too few that are paying taxes. And those few that are paying taxes are taxed enough already. Would you agree? Ronald Reagan once said the scariest 10 words in the English language. Hi, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. I would agree. Each and every day on KTRH, I get up at 1 o'clock in the morning, I go into work, and I do my level best to make sure that the message of what is good and decent about America is shared with as many people as will tune in to 740. Then in the afternoon, I get on the 950, and once again, I try and make sure that that message gets to as many people who want to hear it. That's what God put me on this earth to do. That's why God brought me here to Texas. And I want to tell you something. Thank you, God. The Tea Party in front of me is not dead. These are not dead people. The Tea Party is enlightened, and this will scare the hell out of the left. See, we don't defecate on police cruisers. We don't loot and occupy private property. We don't create health hazards from our own waste and cause the infestation of rats. We don't look to news stories in Florida about a senseless shooting of a teenager and salivate over the way we can divide races before any of the facts are known. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. But that, unfortunately, is what is passing today as the most critical issues in our country. What do we want? What is important to us as conservatives? I'll make it simple for those of you, when they're here, that are from the liberal left, that are going to run to your liberal newspaper tomorrow and write a story about me appearing here and what I've said and misquote everything. So I'm going to make it simple for you, so maybe I won't get misquoted. Here are some of the things that we believe in as Americans, as conservatives, as members of the Tea Party. Stop the spending, period. Done. Stop the spending. We will not tax our way out of a $15 trillion mess. Entitlement programs must be radically reworked, all of them. Start making sure that everybody pays tax, everyone. Lower corporate tax rates, institute a flat and fair tax, get rid of the deductions except for a couple, including charity. Boom, there's your new revenue system, liberal left, no more taxes, period, none. Stop with the regulation. Get rid of the EPA, the Department of Education, the IRS, the Department of Homeland Security, and what's the other one? Energy. Oh, yeah. Obamacare. Get rid of it. All of it. Secure our borders, period. I get so tired of how do we do it? Should there be a fence? Should it secure them? Find a way, secure them. Do it all. Do everything you have to do to secure our borders, and then we will talk about what can be done about illegals in America. By the way, they are here illegally, period. No amnesty. Oh, that's going to look good tomorrow in the newspaper. Whew, can't wait to see how they write that. Please stop using every news story that suits you to try and take away our Second Amendment rights. Every American has the right to bear arms and defend him or herself, his home, his family from a threat, period. You come into my house, you're not supposed to be there, you're leaving on a gurney, period. This is a Christian nation. God stays. You don't believe in God? That's fine. I love the First Amendment too. 90% of Americans define themselves as Christians. We believe in God. We are not ashamed of it. We are tired of you trying to take God out of our lives. Why don't you find a higher power? You'd be surprised how quickly your life might turn around. You won't defecate on police cars. It's a wonderful thing. Marriage is between a man and a woman, period. If you believe differently, that's fine. Enter a civil union. The definition of marriage is the union between a man and a woman. That hasn't changed. Please stop telling me that it has. It hasn't. I know you would like to categorize me as a homophobe. The homophobe card has been played, and it's been trumped. Sorry. I'm not a racist. Please stop telling me that I am. I know it would be convenient for you to categorize me and everyone in this room who is not liberal as racist. That is not so. It never has been so, and it isn't so now. The problem is you're trying to use these things so that you can distract us from real issues because this president cannot run on his record. It's disgusting. Nice try. The race card has been played. The race card has been trumped. Let's stick to the issues, please. May I please ask those of you who have served to defend this country to stand up so that we may honor you and give you a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Our military is the greatest on the planet, and the men and women who have served today deserve the highest praise, admiration, and respect that we can give them. Please stop demeaning our military. Please stop bowing to our enemies. It's disgusting. Let's get out of wars that we should not be involved in, period. Let's fight wars we should be in, period, by generals and soldiers, not bureaucrats. Give our soldiers everything they need to win, get in, get it done, get out, bring them home, and let's show them respect. That's what we believe. Life is sacred. It is not a choice. It is a child. Please, Supreme Court, reverse Roe v. Wade, and let's save the millions of murdered children. This is what America is all about. This is the fabric of America. This is what we believe in. This is the truth. This is what's good about America. This is what's good about you. This is what's good about Texas. Please don't let them confuse you or take away anything that you have built in your family. Tell your children. Love your children. Be parents to your children. Show them what's good. You're doing that today. This is a start, but it must go from here, and it must go into our neighborhoods and our schools. And we must be the ones that stand up. And they will try to take you down. And they will try to marginalize you. They will not be successful. This November, we change administrations. We bring America back to the country that we know it can be. We can do it, but we must do it together. Are you with me? Yes. Finally, Ronald Reagan said in his farewell address to the nation, I have spoken of the shining city on the hill all my political life. In my mind, it was tall, proud, a city built on rocks stronger than oceans, windswept, God-blessed, and teeming with people of all kinds living in harmony and peace. a city with free ports that hummed with commerce and creativity. And if there had to be city walls, the walls had doors, and the doors were open to anyone with the will and the heart to get here. And that's how I see it. That's how Ronald Reagan saw America. That's how I see America. That's how I see Texas. God brought me and my family here, and I can't think of a more blessed place on earth than the state of Texas. And I thank you all for listening every morning, every afternoon, and I thank you all for being here this afternoon. God bless Texas. God bless America. Thank you.